about now?
You're good now?
Happy New Year. That is hilarious. Oh my God. Okay. I'll start that all over again. Incredible. What a way to start off the new year. I was going to say that was my only time I'm going to say Happy New Year. And now I had to say it again because I just saw you guys for the first time this year. No, it was 100% me. That is absolutely my fault. But I wanted to say, Bubbles, thanks for the first. And Dark, thank you for the 37 months. That's insane. But we are here with T1D Tuesday, and we have a very special guest, TheKoolEagle, who is an OG Ready Type 1 ambassador. And I realized when we were chatting before this, and I just said this like moments ago, but you guys
Yeah,
didn't
we're
hear
just
it.
gonna do the same thing again. It's great.
I realized that I did not know much about his story and experience with T1D, even though he's an OG.
Yes,
And you
I'm
said
I'm very quiet. I'm a man of mystery.
international, even. We just replayed that. Wow, we should act. That was incredible.
It's good.
Amazing. Well, hello, everybody. Thank you again. Just wanted to also shout out a couple of things that we've had going on. We just had a great Humble Bundle with Capcom or Monster Hunter. What year is it? Monster Hunter collection that raised over $40,000 to support our mission. So thank you all who participated or streamed or bought or shared. We really appreciate it. We have quite a few things coming up here in the next couple of months. January is kind of our ramping up month. Next month, we have Raid for Research coming back, sponsored by Abbott. So stay tuned. It's on a Friday this year, Friday, February 21st. So hopefully we'll see you all there. It's 20 hours of streaming and fundraising, 2 hours apiece, featuring our guest today at the 8 p.m. Pacific time slot.
Yes, looking
Heck
forward to
yeah.
it.
Bringing back the juggling, I
Of
hope.
course, of
Yay!
course.
He has his juggling pins
Always,
like
I do.
accessible.
They're always right here. They're ready to
Amazing.
go.
I was telling him, chat, that the one video I saw when I first was discovering Breakthrough T1D, formerly JDRF Game to Give, or artist formerly known as JDRF Game to Give, sorry. The one video I always remember was of him juggling in a event video. So absolutely love it. But KoolEagle, let's hop into it. Do you want to introduce yourself to chat for those who do not know you, which is kind of crazy if they don't?
Yeah, I mean, I'm TheKoolEagle. I've been streaming since 2017.
Whoa, I didn't know it was that long.
Yeah,
That's
I've been at
awesome.
it for a while. So,
Yeah.
like I just started as a hobby, just for fun. I never, it wasn't going to be my new career or anything like that. But
Right.
I like to put on theatrics a little bit. So I'm like, yeah, like of course I'll just stream me saying silly things in my stream and play games and make people laugh. And it's been so much fun doing that and growing a community, everything like that. But I want to say it was 2020, like beginning of 2020 or maybe 2019,
Yeah.
where I was on Twitter and I was just looking for other dads who gamed and did stuff, and I found Average Siege,
Oh,
which
really?
yeah, which is kind of what brought me into the whole fold of this
I did
this
not
group.
know that. Average Siege was your connection. I did not know that.
Yep, it just a random happenstance on Twitter. So I was pretty happy that I fell into
Wow.
this.
Yeah, we just had him on T1D Tuesday chat.
Yeah.
That was in November. Yeah. Oh my God, a small world. That's so
Right?
cool. I love that. Right in 2020 when things were
Yeah.
cooking. Yeah.
Yes.
Do you mind sharing your connection to T1D?
Yeah, absolutely. So my connection is not myself, actually. It is my son. He was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when he was 14 months old. And it was really scary because we almost lost him. We don't have diabetes running in my family, at least not type 1. So it's not like something you would expect to happen or affect a baby, especially a baby who can't talk and tell you what's wrong.
How old
So
was he?
he was 14 months old. So he was very sick and just wanted to cuddle and not move or not do anything. We didn't know what was wrong with him. So he didn't have a fever either, which was like, okay, this is weird. So we did end up bringing him to the doctor, and the doctor didn't know what was wrong at first either. But then eventually did just a blood glucose test and found out that he was 500, 600 plus, something like
Oh
that.
man.
So, yep, off to the hospital, spent about a week and a half there, and we got a crash course in how to take care of a diabetic child.
Wow. That is so intense.
Yeah, very
Um,
scary time.
yeah. What time of year was it?
That was actually it was falls on Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
That's his
Oh
anniversary. Yep.
my God. Happy Valentine's Day. Jeepers. How is he doing now today?
He's doing much better today, although he
Yeah.
was in the hospital a couple of weeks ago, but not for diabetes stuff. He caught the flu and also developed pneumonia. So
Oh, oh my gosh.
it was just a whole thing. And yeah, pumped
Oh
full of steroids and
no.
messed up his sugars. So he had to be hospitalized.
Something else you don't think about being a type 1 diabetic if you're not, like all of the things that can interfere with your
Hmm.
levels, even just trying to keep you healthy with
Exactly.
steroids.
Yep.
Oh man. Um so I mean, as a parent in that situation with no prior experience seeing someone managing type 1, how did you guys get through that?
So I will say I have prior experience. Actually, one of my very good friends I grew up with is a diabetic.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Yep.
Okay.
But again, like diabetics know that it's like an invisible disease. Again,
Right.
I've experienced it. I see what my friend looked like when he was low, things
Oh,
like that. I
wow.
know like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, get you some orange juice, that'll fix you. That's about as far as it goes, you know. You don't
Right.
think about all of the other work that's on the back end, you know. I never saw him giving himself insulin. I never saw him dealing with other things and changing infusion sites and
Wow.
it's just yeah. So like I've had a little experience, but again, you don't see that in a young child, right?
Right.
Like he already knew how to take care of himself for the most part and just needed a little helping hand from his friends sometimes.
Yeah. Just like the to know the signs and be able to help
Yes.
hold him over to do whatever he needed to do to take care of himself. Oh man. That what do you remember most about that time period?
I mean, that was just such a hectic time
Yeah.
because it's kind of like your life is rewritten, you know? Like my son's always had like a lot of different medical things going on. So like it's it was never something like that that's like, okay, this is going to affect him forever though. So it was just a lot of processing. And I mean, like, I think there was a grieving time as
Of
well,
course. Yeah.
realizing that things are never going to be the same and just the added responsibility. Cause like, I still think about it. Like, if there's ever, like a war here or an apocalypse event or something like that, insulin goes short, my son is gone. And that's
Yeah.
something I have to think about constantly and worry about.
Right, right. And oh, how old is your son now? Do you mind
Oh, yep.
sharing?
My son is 7 years old. So yep, I've been at it for about 6 years.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Well, thank you for sharing that. So glad he's doing better too after his little hospital stint
Yes.
there.
And I mean, it was nice that we only had to do manual injections for about a month for the doctors to understand we understood how to do it. And then he's been on a
Yeah.
pump since. So one of the saving graces is he'll never know different than having a
Right.
pump hooked up to him
Right.
unless we find a cure for type 1 diabetes, which that's why I'm here.
Yes. Speaking of, no, I'm kidding. um, no, I think that obviously the technology piece too, for someone his age, like it must be so different to be somebody who's maybe in their 30s or 40s diagnosed type 1 and
Hmm.
somebody who's younger than like 10 or 7, right? To
Yeah.
see the advancements in technology too. Like, can you imagine having to like inject yourself the way it used to be, having those
Right.
gigantic pumps and stuff? Like,
Yeah.
how has his experience with technology changed over the course of his lifetime?
I mean, like, it's really fun watching because he wants to be involved now a little bit more in the process
Oh,
too. So, like,
exciting.
he has his own phone that has the Dexcom app on it,
Yeah.
and then it shares it to my phone and, their mom's phone, and so we can see his levels, but he also can look at his levels, and he loves to look at it and be like, "I'm high, I'm low," or whatever, and then, like, go and get us if we didn't notice, you know? So he's and he wants to, like,
Very active.
he wants to give himself boluses already, which we're like, "No, no, just slow down a little bit."
Yeah.
But
We'll get there.
so,
We'll get
yeah,
there. You
we'll
have your
get
whole life.
there. Right,
Hopefully
well, I
not
don't
your
want you
whole
to burn
life,
out.
but
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
want you to burn out.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cute that he's like invested in it. and just wants to also know as much as he can about what he's got. Because obviously with a lot of kids, like, it can be just be overwhelming because it's like, you also just want your kid to be able to be a kid.
Right.
Yeah,
And I mean, that's the main goal is to have him feel like he's no different than any other kid.
right. Are there
And
any
like
other people around him that have type 1, like, in his school or
there
anybody he
is
knows?
there's two other children who have type 1 diabetes in his school, but they aren't in his class.
Okay.
So he doesn't have anyone like that, but he does have friends who ask him about his pump and things like that. And he kind of explains a little bit and,
Oh my
just
god.
shares some information.
I would
So,
love to hear him explain. That is so cute. Wholesome. Um, Also, once I'd lose glasses contacts. Oh, if there was an apocalypse?
yes.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't survive. I know that. I just know. I'm lucky I was born in the 21st century, I'll just say that. Otherwise, I would not survive. So obviously your introduction to Breakthrough T1D was through Average Siege.
hmm
How has it kind of made an impact with managing with your son's type 1? Like, has it helped in any way? Has there been any difference in an
I,
information you've gotten, or has it been more or less kind of the same, just an
I mean,
organization you can help with?
honestly, I really enjoy just like our Discord channel and everything with
Yeah,
the posts about new news and breakthroughs because that always feels good to see like that scientists are researching this, they're making
they
improvements,
are.
they're making breakthroughs. And honestly, I am very hopeful that we will see at least maybe not a cure, but maybe again like the shot once every 5 years or something to just
Right.
reactivate your insulin flow production and stuff. Like that would be so huge.
Mhm.
Like that would be like just pretty much wiping away type 1 diabetes. It's like get a shot. Yeah, we do that every year for
Right.
lots of things.
Yes, we do. Yeah. Did you see the recent update, the Sana Pharmaceutical
I did see that
one?
one too, yes, which
So
also
cool.
exciting.
Yeah. Chat, not sure if all of you know, but there's an individual with type 1 that was making insulin again after receiving deceased donor islet cells. So super great, obviously. There are some pieces we kind of have to work out. Oh, thank you for the follow, Storm Knight. Um, there are certain things yet that have to make it more scalable. Also, like there are not a ton of deceased donor islets just at the ready. So wanting to
Mhm.
be able to use um can you guys hear me? I just got a disconnection thing. Everybody good?
I still see you live on the
Okay,
stream.
I'm
Like
still
I have the
good.
stream
Okay.
open, so
Ooh, God, the day that I had with the non-sound, I was just ready to have it all end. Yay. Okay. Um, so basically, we want to work on the stem cell derived islets because those are more accessible instead of deceased donor islets. And then the other key piece too is not having to use immunosuppressants. This was a huge therapy that didn't need immunosuppressants for the first time. So continuing to be able to build
huge.
off of that is really big. Obviously, immunosuppressive therapy is not ideal in any case, and usually is for like people who get kidney transplants and different donor transplants and things. So it's not ideal, but still a huge, huge, huge progress in terms of fighting T1D and coming up with cures. Because ultimately, we feel that there are going to be multiple avenues of cures. It's not just going to be a
Yes.
one size fits all, as we know. So super exciting. I think your son, I'm really interested to see too as he continues to grow up how he starts to learn about the research and those other pieces of treating it
Mhm.
and how interested he is in it or how that kind of goes. It's got to be really interesting to see what he like latches onto and like what
Yeah.
his like specific things he talks about in terms of type 1.
I mean, yeah, because again, like he's still so young that he doesn't know any different.
Right.
So like but the idea that he could maybe not have to wear medical devices,
Yeah.
that's probably gonna be huge for him.
Right. Right. Is he interested in children's congress?
I have not brought that up with him,
Oh.
honestly.
Yeah.
Maybe I should.
Yeah, that would be sounds like he would be a great fit just cuz he's so already active and interested.
Yeah, he's a little shy though, so
Oh, he is? Oh, same. I see, I would never be able to do, like, children's congress. The kids that I've seen like, the kid who was, on the, State of the Union for with
Mhm.
Joe Biden, because I met him once, Josh and I did, who's in chat, Arsenio. And he was
Mhm.
so outgoing and confident. And I was like, I didn't get
Yeah.
that
Come
when I
on,
was a
kid.
kid.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't wanna talk to anybody. And he was, like,
Yeah.
talking more than his mom about everything. It was
Yeah.
crazy. "Hey, Tank, nice to see you. Thanks for coming in." Um, what would you say the most difficult thing about being a dad to somebody with type 1 diabetes diagnosis is?
Hold on one more time, sorry.
Yeah. What would you say the most difficult thing is for you as a dad to somebody who has type 1 diabetes
What is the most difficult thing
that you
to
have to
say?
endure? Yeah. Like
That
what?
I have to endure. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. I'm just like my mind is just like not
Oh, no, you're
processing.
okay. You're okay.
Um, I mean, honestly, the hardest thing right now is having to explain to him and poke him and do things. Like he's
Oh,
okay with finger
yeah.
pokes, but changing infusion sites every couple of days is always a challenge.
Right.
He always tells me he's scared.
Oh,
And like even though it doesn't hurt, you know, like
yeah.
he's still scared every single time.
It's like this
Um
big thing that you have to
yeah,
do.
so it's
Yeah.
again, it's like it's supposed to be like a 5-minute process when you're an adult to change an infusion site, and it's usually more like a 45-minute to an hour process to get that done.
Wow.
And because I don't want to make it traumatic for him. So
No.
that's the hardest thing that I think that we deal with. I mean, balancing sugars and things like that, obviously a challenge. He's
Mhm.
started sneaking food, which is going to happen more and more the older he gets,
Of course. Yeah.
and maybe or not sneak it, but just not bolus himself. So like, I'm constantly worried about that, and I'm really hoping he will always be on board with having me be able to monitor his sugars because I
Yeah.
think that's incredibly important to have a support network of
Yeah.
people who want to do that.
Right. And are
It's
happy
like
to do it for you.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a judgmental thing, it's a safety thing because I've also had, somebody that I grew up with develop late onset type 1 diabetes, and he didn't want a pump. He didn't want a Dexcom. He just wanted manual injections, and he ended up dying.
Oh my gosh,
And
really?
that was in the last 5 years. So,
Oh my goodness. I had no idea.
yeah.
That's
So it's
awful.
like it's scary. Like
Yeah.
it's sad and scary and it's like you need to depend on people and there are people out there that want to help.
Yeah. Oh, he's lucky to have you. I'll say that. It's very
Thank
nice.
you.
Oh, Tink, my son was diagnosed with T1D at the age of 33,
Mm.
CRPS. So now he is stuck at home in my care. So life changing. Yeah. I can
Yes.
only imagine. Yeah. Hopefully he's managing it well. Price changes they sound so stressful.
Mhm.
Oh, man. That has to be, yeah. As you said, every 3 days?
Yeah, it's like every 2 to 3
Or
days.
3 days.
So the 3rd day is when it starts to not be as effective. So it's like maybe
Yeah.
if he still's got a lot of insulin in the pump, but just because again, like we're just gonna go into tangents now.
Yeah.
Um, I'm sure everyone's experienced this too, where you run out of insulin and insurance doesn't want to cover it because you ran out too early.
Yep.
And that's happened to me too. And I have to buy a vial of insulin at full price because, and this is before it was, set
Mm-hmm.
down to be
Yep.
$30. So it's like I had to pay $300 for a vial of insulin because we ran out 10 days early.
Oh my God. That's so
And
frustrating.
he's a little dude. So it's a 2-month supply for a vial. So it's like 10 days. Come on, guys.
Right. You really couldn't do 10 days? Really? That's
Right. Cause
happened to
it's
you
like,
too, Nukes? Oh, man.
and if my son goes without insulin for 10 days, he's going to die. So
Yeah.
I got to do it. I
You
got to
gotta
pay
do
for
it.
it.
Yeah. Oh my God. The countdown to the cannula insertion is kind of like in Elf when Will Ferrell is testing the Jack in the Box toys. That's a good one, Josh. That's a good one. Oh man. Um, how do you ever get burnt out like doing obviously you're handling with your son and everything, but
Mhm.
then also you choose to kind of do this in your spare time, right? Supporting Breakthrough T1D and stuff. Do you ever find that you
Yes.
get burnt out because you're always surrounded by type 1 diabetes in a lot of
Uh,
aspects of your life?
I've not been burnt out by dealing with type 1 diabetes and supporting breakthrough type 1 diabetes. But
Yeah.
I mean, for example, like last year, I was burned out on life in a lot of different things. Like,
Yeah.
I guess I'll share because it's fine. But like, I went through a divorce
Mhm.
late last year. And I also was dealing with chronic pain all of last year,
Yeah.
which was unfortunate. And worst year of my life easily. So I think I had like 6 streams total in 2024,
Yeah.
and I didn't do any fundraising in 2024, and like that sucked for me, but
No,
I
yeah.
had to move things around, you know, and
I
make
think that's
room.
so important that you said that because there is definitely like a burnout with fundraising and stuff like that, but there are obviously so many other ways that you can support. Like just like you're always sharing like our messages and stuff, and that is so huge. And that was my dog. Lovely, lovely. Just in time. Wally, stop. Okay, yeah. But it's so important to point that out because there are so many ways that you can get involved. And obviously, not needing to fundraise is obviously a big part of what we do, but it's not the only avenue towards reaching our goals here at Breakthrough T1D. So I'm glad you
Mhm.
mentioned that. Because honestly, it did not even strike me that you didn't fundraise all of last year, if I'm honest.
Well,
I
I
did
mean,
not
like,
even, I didn't even think about that.
I don't know if you can see it, but you can
I
see my
see.
2.
I know. You got the blue hearts going.
Yeah.
Chat, do you see those blue hearts? It looks like our logo. It's our Blue Heart Awards.
Yeah.
Those look so good up there.
I do like them up there, and
They're
actually,
so
if you
cool.
look back, there's also the letters that I get from,
Oh, yes, I see that. Oh, our
so
youth
it's my yeah,
ambassadors.
it's my little spot that I
Oh,
get to look
I
at and be
love
happy
that.
about.
That warms my heart. That really does. No, those blue hearts are one of my favorite things that we do. It's probably my favorite stream of the year. I also get super anxious about it because I'm like, I'm going to mess this up.
I
Just
mean,
like
I
not
will
having
yeah,
sound.
and I will say, you know, it was nice taking a year off of not eating bugs,
Yeah.
so, you know, I needed a break.
Yeah, chat, just so you know, you have some of the most creative incentives. I think early on you started doing bug eating and now you're like the resident bug eater. And not gonna
I mean,
lie, I've
it
written a
started with
pretty
hot sauce, but
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like,
It's evolved.
yeah, it's evolved into something new because, like, I'm in the Midwest, like, I don't
Yeah.
have a stomach to eat hot sauces, like,
No,
I'm
no.
gonna die. So I'm like, what else can I do? Oh, I can eat a scorpion. I can eat a tarantula."
It's also like chat gets bored and they're like, let's up the ante. And I was like,
Right.
Jesus, I'm not eating just so everyone knows here, I'm not eating a spider. It's off the table. So don't
What about a
even
scorpion, though? How do you feel
no.
about that? It's not so bad.
The only
It's
way
not like
I would
crunchy
do
shrimp,
that
though. Don't let anyone tell you that.
who says that?
Somebody told me it tastes like crunchy shrimp. It
Oh
did
my
not.
god. The only way I would do that is if we raise some crazy amount, like $1,000,000.
All
Like
right, chat. You
in
heard it here.
charity
Million
streaming.
dollars.
In
Million
charity
dollars.
streaming alone, right? Like not everything else. That's the only way I would do it. And I still haven't gone in the dunk tank because I can't find one that will let me go in it.
Really?
Yeah.
They don't like is it like a
They make
liable
it
thing
where
now?
that and then they make you rent it, pick it up, fill it with the water, do the whole thing on your own. Like they won't
Yeah.
let you have it anywhere. So
Mhm.
it costs like so much money and I can't in like good
Yeah.
conscience. I work for charity, okay? Still figuring that solution out, but and also I asked like the Boy Scouts of America, they were at like some function in my local area and they wouldn't let me in. I'm like, I guess that's reasonable. I'm some weird person asking to be dunked in your dunk tank.
Don't worry about it. It's
So
for charity.
I know that's what I said. It's for charity. So I have a debt to pay anyway, but maybe oh my God. Am I gonna make a deal here? Is a dunk tank swap for a scorpion fair?
I mean, I think it's fair. Scorpion's like $20.
Chat, yeah, we'll do a poll in the Discord. How about that? Ay, ay, ay. How do I do this to myself? This is all my fault.
I mean, you shouldn't have had me on if you didn't want to talk about eating bugs.
If I did juggling and bugs are off the table. What would we talk about? You think it's a good negotiation? All right. I'll have to do a poll in the Discord. Jesus. Okay. I told you this is gonna go awry and end up on food, even though it's scorpions. Um,
It's not the worst thing. I'll say
it's
that.
not. It's definitely not. It could be worse. It could be
It could
worse.
be the tarantula was worse. So
I don't I still vividly remember you putting those legs in your
yeah.
mouth, and I had to stop. I muted you
I
because
was so
like
worried I was gonna throw up because you can't throw up on camera. like while you're streaming on Twitch, and I was close.
Oh man, that gave me the heebie-jeebies. I can't do a spider. I can't. Maybe a scorpion. But how does that taste though?
Um, it just kind of breaks up into like lots of little pieces. You just got to wash it down.
God. Okay. Okay. All right. Moving on. This is C1D Tuesday, not Let's Make Monique Suffer Day, right? Hey Burns, how's it going?
I mean, it can be both though.
I get well, okay. So we were talking a little bit about technology and you're saying how you're really excited for your son's kind of future with like the things that maybe in the future you wouldn't have to deal with a pump. You wouldn't have to deal with these things. Outside
Mhm.
of the technology, is there anything else specifically that you've seen right now that gives you really like a lot of hope? I know you've encountered insulin
Mhm.
issues, we've talked about research. What gives you the most hope?
So, I mean, like one other thing that we do is my local children's hospital, which is in Children's, Minnesota. They have a monthly meeting for diabetics in their like activity room.
Oh,
So
fun.
all these kids get like together. They get to play. They get to meet each other and talk about their own struggles and things like that. And they usually have a circus too, like where they bring in a bunch of fun things like face
Really?
painting or characters,
Oh,
and prizes and a lot of fun stuff. Like it honestly is so great. And then the parents get to go talk about their struggles in
yeah.
another room for an hour and just kind of help each other out, which I think is really important because again, like forming those connections with other people who are dealing with the same stuff is so important. Like to help you because yeah, like we all burn out. Like it's all hard and we don't want to deal with it, but it's nice to talk to somebody else who understands your struggles and can be there to support you and make sure that you know you're doing your best job. Like, not every day is going to be a perfect day. That's just how it is.
Right. I I always come back to this. I don't know if you watched our stream a couple years ago with our contact at Breakthrough T1D UK,
Hmm.
Dan Farrow, but he said it's not life isn't about time and range. It's about time and happiness.
Hmm.
And I thought like that's such a powerful thing, especially to tell kids, right?
Yes.
It's like it's not gonna, this isn't something you can manage perfectly. You just can't.
That
It's impossible.
that is a struggle I have with my father right now too, because
Oh,
he is a
really?
type 2 diabetic.
Yeah.
He was diagnosed after my son's diagnosis. He's been vegan
Oh,
for at least 19 years. So it's not like from a poor diet or anything. It's just hereditary. And he treats his diabetes like he will dictate what he thinks I should do for my son
oh,
and like what food he should be able to eat because I did give him a little soda the other day. He was really wanted a little soda. It wasn't like a full can.
you can have a
You
little
know,
soda.
you can have a
Yeah.
little soda. It's okay. Life's
Yeah.
going to go on. But like he was pretty upset about that and he's like you need to focus on like eating I forget what it was. But again, like a type 2 diabetic diet, which I'm like
Mm,
it's not, it's different.
right.
And he's a kid. Like let him be a kid.
Right. Right. Obviously within reason, right? Like, and that's
Yes.
what you're doing, having little
Yeah.
sodas and
I'm not letting him eat, like all the candy from
oh,
Halloween or something,
yeah.
but
Jeez. Yeah, that must be so hard as a parent. Yeah, I can only
Mhm.
imagine. And then also dealing with the complication with your dad too. Also,
Yeah.
your dad must deal with people assuming a lot of things then as a type 2 diabetic even. And someone
Uh
who's had a healthy diet?
yeah, I mean, very possibly. And I try to talk about that too because I again, like type 2 diabetes isn't just from a poor diet. Like
No,
it can happen.
exactly.
I mean, it will probably happen to me when I get older. It happened to my grandma, it happened to my dad. I'll probably get type 2 diabetes.
Yeah.
I would not be shocked if I developed it.
Right. No, that's so powerful. There's so much misinformation out there.
Mhm.
How
It's a
sorry.
shame, honestly, that
Yeah,
yeah, that it's just, like, framed as someone who just eats a ton of sugar and
right.
doesn't take care of themselves because that's not true.
Yeah, and like the phrasing and nomenclature of like, "Oh, this is gonna give me diabetes." It's like a sugar
Yes.
cake or something. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta look to remove that from our vernacular because that's just
Yeah,
not
it's just a
helpful.
negative stigma that's not helping.
Yeah. How does your daughter deal with her brother having type 1? Is she super supportive? How does she play into his type 1 journey?
Uh, it is that is complicated too.
Yeah.
For the most part, she knows that he's special and needs extra attention
Mm-hmm.
and is receptive about that. She's not a big supporter or voice to, for type 1 diabetics, but
Yeah.
she knows about it. She knows what's happening, all that stuff. But it is hard because we have to pay more attention to my son
Yes.
just because of his medical issues. So I think she's understanding. She's a little older as well. So she's
Right.
10. Well, we'll be 10 next week. So she is a little more mature and I think she understands, but it is a struggle too because it's like you don't want to treat one child better or pay more attention to them. So it's again just a balancing act.
Can only imagine. Well, you're all you can do is the best you can,
Exactly.
right?
Keep moving forward. Any
Yeah.
forward progress is good.
Yeah. Agreed. Agreed. I like this is completely unrelated. Um, I was the youngest child, and my mom had identical twins when I was 10, and I
Okay.
took that so incredibly hard that I was not the center of attention. But I
Hmm.
look back now as an adult, and I'm like, she just did the best she could. There
Right.
were two crying babies at all times. And
Yeah.
after me
It's a
being the
lot.
baby, like it's a lot. So, I mean, most people totally understand that, but I totally get
Hmm.
that. It's hard, especially when, just one kid is getting this special treatment, special doctor appointments, going to children's to hang out with
Right.
other kids.
So
And
I will also say though, there is something called the SIB shop at Children's Minnesota
really?
for, yep. They only meet about 4 times a year, but
The
yeah.
Civ
So
Shop? That's a great name.
my daughter goes to that because her sibling has a chronic disease and she gets
Oh,
to talk again. Honestly, shout out Children's Minnesota. Y'all are
yeah.
awesome.
Oh my gosh. That is so cool. And then they get to learn a little bit, have
Yep.
fun. Oh, and
So
then feel like they're a part of it.
we are
Yeah.
trying to prioritize her as well and
Yeah.
show that like she is also seen.
Yeah. You should start a type 1 diabetic dad podcast talking about your tips. Use some great tips.
Oh, thank you. I mean,
Yeah.
I've been at it for 6 years, but
Yeah.
like I always just feel like I'm not like voicing enough, I guess. Like I'm trying to
Yeah.
do what I can, but I also have to, keep my other cups filled.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. That is important too. Absolutely.
You can't take care of other people if you can't take care of yourself.
It's so true. It's annoyingly true, right? It's like, come on, I know. Okay. I'll deal with it. Brilliant idea, Sib Shop. Yeah, I love that idea. I would have loved that. Like if like somebody had like my sister had like has like a platelet thing, and she always used to get a lot of attention because like her platelets would go down and it would be a whole
Hmm.
thing, and I would always be like so feeling a little helpless, like I didn't know what to do. And
Yeah,
my parents didn't really tell me what it was until I was older. So I bet you that is so helpful for her to like help
she likes it. She
understand it.
likes it a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah. So
Oh,
it
cool.
is nice that she and of course it's not just diabetics for that. It's
Yeah.
any sibling that has any kind of chronic disease or other things going on that affects them.
Children's hospitals are the best.
Yes,
They truly are the best.
they really are.
Yeah. What is your son's go-to snack when he's having a low?
So it kind of fluctuates, but right now it's Twizzlers.
Love that. He's not the first person to say Twizzlers. And I love Twizzlers. So I am a Twizzlers fanatic.
Yeah, I've never been about Twizzlers, so
No? Ugh, boo. Are they the
I
little
had to start.
ones? Like
No,
the big ones?
I have a big pack, and two
Yeah.
of them I think is about 8 carbs or
Oh,
16
okay.
carbs. I think each one is
Nice.
8 carbs. So then
Perfect.
it's like, yeah, just grab one, grab two, whatever you.
Oh, yeah. Love a Twizzler. Love a
Yeah.
Twizzler.
So that's been the new go-to. Otherwise, it's usually Starburst.
That
And then
works.
and at school we give them Skittles because then it's like 1 carb a Skittle, so it's easy to.
One carb a Skittle. I
Yep.
don't think anyone said it to me like that before. That's smart.
So yep, it's very easy to just be like, yep, eight Skittles. Here you go, kid,
Right.
and easy to keep stocked for the nurse.
Yeah. Oh, true. So that's a pretty common one, you think, with
I
nerd,
think so. Yeah,
yeah,
I
in
think
schools?
Skittles are pretty
Because
normal.
Josh just even said, yeah, one for one. That's probably got to be really helpful to have one for one items.
Hmm.
Um, Is there anybody else in your either social media or private world or what have you that you go to for advice and support when you're dealing with all of this?
So, yeah, I actually have 2 people that I go to talk to. One is my friend that I mentioned that
Yeah.
has had diabetes, and I've known him since ninth grade? No, 10th grade. Um, and he has been a very big help. Again, like, he also married a doctor,
Oh,
so
there you go.
they are both very helpful,
That's
with
so
advice,
nice.
and honestly, if I needed a babysitter, they probably would be I wouldn't have any problem
That'd be a
dropping
great
my kids.
babysitter.
Yeah, no
Yes.
problem dropping my kids off with them. I
Yeah.
mean, y'all probably realize if you have kids who have type 1 diabetes, it's hard to get a babysitter.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
it's a lot of responsibility, and pretty much you have to find another diabetic to do it.
Yeah, that's true. I would not have thought about that.
So, yeah, that is a tough thing. But the other one is I have a good friend that I've also known from high school that has gone off to work at the NIH, and he's a researcher specifically on autoimmune issues. And he was a really big help when my son was first diagnosed, and
Huge.
recommending all these different tests and things that we should get done because it seemed like a really weird diagnosis for him to get this at that age. And like, it's just like 14 months is pretty early
Right.
for getting diabetes. So, um, ultimately, a lot of that stuff didn't pan out because insurance and didn't want to pay for it and things like that. But, um, like, it worked out, and he's still a very good friend who kind of gives me a better, like a scientific look at the disease and
Right.
what's going on with it and other things like that.
That is so helpful to have that. And also just to like sift through the science jargon,
Yes, exactly. Like,
make it
he's great at
palatable.
that. I'm like,
Yeah.
just break it. Like, I can talk computers, but
Yeah.
I can't talk science.
You'll trade like IT support for
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
um oh, you'll be lurking Burns. Thanks for the lurk. Appreciate you. Yes, on the sitter front. Yeah, I've never thought about that either with the babysitter. That makes a lot of sense. I know I would be nervous. My husband's a doctor, so I just make
Yeah.
him handle it.
But, like, yeah, for example, I had one time, I went out and my parents were watching my son, and I was at a hockey game. So, like, not a long time, like 4 hours,
Yeah.
but we had written everything down, like, this is the exact carbs, this is the food he's gonna eat, this is the exact carbs he needs to have in his pump,
Mhm.
and everything else, and a mistake was made, and he got double the carbs.
Oh no.
And so without trying to freak them out, I'm like, just let the kid eat whatever he wants. Give him candy, let him just go to town. Like, this is a
Mhm.
lot of he has got a lot too much insulin on board. And it was also, even with these clear instructions, still um my father wanted to give him more insulin every time he got more candy, which
Oh,
is like, no, 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 no.
please don't listen to me.
So that kind of also freaked them out, and they no longer wanted to really have that responsibility, which, yeah, it's
Sure.
a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah. Oh
But
man.
they're up for trying again, and, like, again, now that he knows how to work his pump too,
Right, right,
like, we don't want him to work his pump, but he knows how to work it. It's
right.
like, yeah, you just need to count carbs at this point, and we'll get there, I think.
Yeah, you will. You absolutely will. Hey, cowboy. You ended up freezing my insulin in the fridge last week. Had to throw out
Oh,
4 boxes and
no.
no. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear
That's no
that.
good.
That's the worst. Oh man. Yeah, oh no's is right all around here.
Mhm.
Oh man. Well, I'm so glad that you have people around you that can support. Like that's such a huge piece of the puzzle that not a lot of
Yes.
people have. So it's nice that you've been able to find that.
I mean,
Um,
you gotta look for the helpers in all
yeah,
aspects of life. Like, if y life is too hard to do it by yourself, don't do
yeah.
hard mode.
Oh, so Nukes is on nuclear is behind the Breakthrough T1D.
Mhm.
As he gets older and learns how to take care of T1D himself, it will get easier. Coming from an adult T1D. Yeah.
Yes, I'm again, like, I don't wanna back off my support for him
Oh,
because
yeah.
I'm scared when he becomes a teenager,
Yeah.
because I've seen so many stories in the community about how a lot of people just kinda don't take good care of their diabetes when they're a teenager,
Yeah.
and then they get complications when they're in their 20s.
Absolutely.
So that's my current fear and goal, to
Let's get him
try to
through
keep
his
it.
teens.
keep him in a healthy state and relationship that he will treat it well.
We hope so too. And if we're ever can support, I'm getting better insulin, I think, now with prescribed flaps, using flaps. Oh, just expensive. Yeah.
Mhm.
Man, we were just talking about that earlier. I'm not sure if you were here. The price of insulin.
Yeah.
So I want to switch gears a little bit
Mm,
because I know you said you haven't been streaming as much lately. But
mm.
you are streaming for Raid for Research. Are
Yes.
you going to be starting to stream more on your channel?
I have been, although
Yeah.
this last week I haven't done as much just because I've had to run out. Again, like, I'm a single parent now,
Yeah.
like, life's a little more complicated.
Life's different. Yeah.
Um, but I am trying to get more into my old schedule. I do need to
Yeah.
update it. I probably won't be doing 4 days a week anymore,
I was going to ask what
but
your new schedule will be for those that maybe I'm going to drop your link again to follow.
yeah, so I mean, like, right now it's kind of just up in the air, but like, I normally stream during the weekdays, so like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. It's usually when I end up doing something.
Got it. After your workday,
Yep, I
so
normally
much
go
going
live
on.
at 8:30 p.m. Central Time is when I kick off my streams, which
Yeah.
it's a little bit late. It's a little bit adult.
Yeah.
So
That's fine though.
don't tune in if you don't want to hear bad jokes and inappropriate thoughts just come out of my mouth.
It sounds great to me. Just saying. Um, what have you been into streaming lately? Like, what are you hoping to get into?
Oh, I've been so actually I am planning on streaming for sure on Friday
Oh, great.
because there's a game and I'm not sure if you've heard of it, but it's called Eco. And Eco is my new crack. I absolutely love
Ooh.
Eco.
Oh.
For those who don't know what it is, it's kind of like Minecraft, except it's got an environmentalism aspect. So the world's going to end,
Oh. Yeah.
and you need to destroy this asteroid that's going to crash into the world in like 30 days. It's a completely multiplayer game, so it's all about very community based and people have to pick different professions
Oh.
and build like homes and do their profession and sell goods to one another to advance research to destroy this asteroid. But also doing that pollutes the world, causes other problems, things like that.
Yeah.
Very cool game.
I googled it and the first thing that came up was this blog post. I woke up thinking about how good the game Eco was. Was that written
It
by
really
you?
no, it wasn't. But not Ico, it's Eco
Or
with an
Eco,
E.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Eco.
I'll type it in chat too. Um, but yeah, it's a really fun game. I've been vibing with that a lot. So,
That does sound like fun.
but other than that, like I've been playing Helldivers a lot and Heroes of Hammerwatch 2, which is kind of like a
Mm.
roguelite game.
Okay.
So
Very
those
cool.
those have been a lot of fun and getting me back into my gaming self.
Yeah. Gaming has gaming been a big part of your life?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. What are your
I mean
like
like
OG games? Like
oh
what got you
god,
into
like
it?
Earthbound probably on the Super Nintendo.
Oh
Like I was a
wow. Yeah.
big RPG player
Got
in the
it.
early days. But then like around like I became, a PC guy like around high school and I got really into Tribes 2. I
Oh,
actually have
nice.
I have a Tribes 2 tattoo on my back.
You do?
Oh yeah.
I love
So,
that.
yeah, I have that and then I also have eagle feathers on this arm right here, which is fun.
Oh, nice.
But
Fitting.
yeah, very fitting. But
Helldivers is so much fun.
yes,
Yes.
it's for $30, it's a steal.
Yeah. For how much fun you have? I agree. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong person that Nightbot's sharing. I did
Ah,
update that. LOL.
that's okay.
I love Nightbot. It's my best
Ghostly
friend.
Tuna's good too.
He is good. He's good. He's good people. He's good people. Um, so what are you thinking about doing for Raid for Research on the 21st?
Oh, to be honest, I haven't put too much thought in it
Oh, that's
yet.
okay. But you're gonna
I
juggle though,
gotta
right? You're gonna
Of
juggle.
course I'm gonna juggle.
Okay. If you would have said
Like
no, I probably would have been devastated. Not gonna lie.
I mean, I probably won't do the stream where I will just keep juggling and have a timer set and I
Yeah.
can't stop. That was a
Yeah.
lot of juggling
That's a
and
lot
that
of
was
juggling.
too much.
I
That
would
was
be
too much juggling.
sore.
It was a lot.
Uh,
So, probably not that, but like I do normally have a like $5 donation to make me juggle up all the time. Um
love that.
I'll probably be eating bugs. Let's
Let's
not
be honest.
yeah, let's not get around the topic. It will happen. Um and then of course Bean Boozle is fun.
Yeah. Fun.
Yeah, fun. I mean, fun for fun. It's fun for chat.
Fun for other people. Yeah.
Yeah.
The amount of Da bomb hot sauce I've had in my life is
Oh
enough.
lord.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's enough.
I've had 3 wings with no, 4 wings with it now, and
Yeah,
I'm done. I'm
I'm
good.
good. I gotta
Yeah.
find an alternative, and I don't want bugs to be the alternative, so I gotta figure something out. Because you're
But
not the
they're
only
0
one.
carbs. They're 0 carbs. They're great. It's a great
Ugh.
snack.
Wait, wasn't that the name of your campaign?
Yes. Yeah,
Bugs are
bugs are
zero
0
carbs.
carbs.
Yeah, that was so creative. I love that. Because it's you now and Bearded Legend that do bugs.
Yes. Like, I do have normally just a bag of, like, snack bugs, like crickets and other things
Snack
like.
bugs?
Yeah,
Oh,
so, like, that's
God.
like a $10 donation, and I'll pop one of those in. Some
Like a
mealworms,
mystery
things like that.
bugs?
Yeah.
Mealworms? Doesn't this sound great, chat? A nice little afternoon snack. Now,
My chat wants me to mix them with hot sauce now, which I'm like,
I don't do we have to? Like,
right.
now I'm wondering
Also,
if juggling is a good workout like that.
it actually
It
so a
sounds like
fun
it is, like core strength and
I will also say that, they do make weighted juggling balls, so that can be an actual workout. Like, you can get 1-pound juggling balls, and it makes your arms burn so bad.
oh, I bet. Oh my god. Who would have thought? I guess I don't really like clowns and stuff that much.
Did you pop
Um,
into that stream of mine too? Those streams where I had to go full clown?
so I did, but I couldn't stay long.
Right, I remember this now.
Uh-huh, remember? Because I said clowns are my biggest fear?
Yeah, and I mean, like, I still got my, like, my horn
That's the worst. That's how it begins, the terror, my nightmares.
and my chicken, you know?
Hey, Russ, how's it going? Bean
I've
Boozled
lost
Fiery 5 is not
yeah,
fun.
I've
No,
lost my nose though, sorry.
that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna send you a new one either. I'm really sorry. Oh no, I found out
4-grade clown
today.
dunk tape?
What
Yes,
is
let's
wrong
do it.
with you? I can't do a dunk tank. I can't. This isn't Fear Factor. This is T1D Tuesday. I found out today that my FS Flex Touch pens are being discontinued. Oh man,
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. That's also horrible news.
I
God.
hate when things switch up.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's nice when it's, like, a medical advancement to switch
Right.
up, but
Not like
just because
changing your
something's discontinued.
routine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That's really frustrating. Outside of everything else you have going on,
Oh, boy.
and gaming, is there anything else that you like to do?
Uh, I mean, I'm pretty much a standard nerd, so, like,
Yeah.
something that I've recently started doing is going to board game nights in a group
Ooh,
around the city,
that sounds really fun.
and it is a lot of fun. There's, like, 30 to 50 people that show up,
Oh,
and
heck.
it travels around, like, 5 different breweries.
Oh, nice. And
So
having that many people too, so you can
right.
play,
Yeah,
that
so
is really
I've made a
nice.
lot of new friends, doing
Yeah.
that because, again, like, I don't wanna get too much on my divorce, but I have to socialize and make new friends and
Yeah.
connections and things like that, so that's been kinda like my peaceful place.
Yeah. Making friends as an adult is not fun.
It's hard. It's really
Yeah.
hard.
It's really hard. I don't remember it being that hard.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I have a lot of online friends, which are great,
Yeah.
and I love them, but
Right.
it's like I also wanna connect with people in real life and
Right.
talk to them and, make friends and hang out and do stuff.
Yeah.
But other than that, I also have gotten back into swimming a lot and
Oh,
just going to the
nice.
gym. So,
Yeah. Yeah. I need to do that.
yes, I've lost about 50 pounds since last year. So,
50 pounds?
yep,
Holy moly.
feels good.
Yeah. Whatever makes you feel good. That makes me happy to hear that you're taking
Yeah,
care of yourself. Um, so I think we only have 10 minutes left. I can't believe it. And
gone fast.
I'm hoping chats a bunch of things. So then Scorpion Clown Dunk Tank like moves up so I don't see it anymore.
You're going to wake up in a cold sweat tonight.
I, and like, it's going to be like you holding your, and the chicken.
Yeah, yeah. The good old chicken.
Oh my God. Oh, try to kick this cough from the flu. Oh no. God, everybody's getting sick
It's
right now. It's really
it's
bad
going
out
around.
there. Yeah.
Did I mention that's why my son was hospitalized? He got the
Yeah.
flu and then
And
he developed
pneumonia.
pneumonia.
Yeah.
So that's why he had to go to the hospital and stay there. It wasn't for his diabetes at all, but yeah,
Yeah. God, it's never ending, right? Never
right.
ending.
But obviously it complicates it, which is
Right.
never fun.
Um, well, thinking about, your experience with your son, obviously he's 7. He still has a lot of life to go and a lot of experiences to have. But if there's anything that you could say to yourself as a dad 6 years ago, your son just diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, to kind of help you through it, what would you say?
I mean, honestly, it's just reassuring that it's going to be all right. You know, like I'm generally a worrier. I have bad anxiety a lot of the time.
Mhm.
And like when major things like that happen, you kind of are like the world's over. It's not fun. Um, so just reassuring that it's all right, you know? Like I didn't think about the pumps, I didn't think about the Dexcoms, I didn't think about medical advances, everything. Like it's not been terrible. I can't imagine what parents went through 30 years ago
Oh my
where they didn't
God.
have any of this technology or people who just have it.
That's so true. That is a really great point, too. That other people have gone through it and have been okay.
Yes. And
Um,
you know, like you have to treat it seriously, but
mhm.
it's going to be all right.
That's great advice. You're at a LARP convention. Um, would love more details. Thanks. Live action role play. How do you make him juggle on here?
I mean, I can if Sniper Guy really wants me to.
I'm not gonna say no.
Okay, I'll
It's
do a quick juggle.
anything goes in T1D Tuesday, I suppose. While he's LARPing, chat.
All right.
Here
One
we go.
problem is it's the wrong camera, so let's see.
Yes, chat. Oh my god, I am obsessed.
See if I can do a flourish.
A flourish?
I don't know if you can see it, but this is my stand
Yeah,
is like right where I'm standing.
yeah.
So maybe I get a little closer.
Jaw floor. Oh my god! Holy cow!
Hit the bar.
Yay! Yes! That was awesome. Oh my god. You just made my day. That was incredible. I don't think a T1D Tuesday has ever ended on such a high note before. So you get that award. You're gonna get the Blue Heart Award for best juggling on camera.
Yeah, I mean, I got to get my new reward for this season. So
You
I
do.
gotta, you know, like the first time I think I was number 6, or maybe it was number 8, and now I know I was number 6 in 2023.
Yes.
So this year I got to go for like a number 4.
I love that. All right. Well, hopefully we can make that happen. We will have some pretty cool matches happening for this year for Aid for Research,
Mm-hmm.
which is awesome. Oh my God. I still can't. My people. Hey, Bearded. Bearded, did you see Cool Eagle juggling? You may have just missed it. Oh my
Yeah, you
God.
might have missed it.
Oh man. You're mistyping all over today. Hey, I didn't have sound. I have the command isn't working. I mean, we're just getting through. Hey. Well,
Yeah,
cool.
Bearded, have you had a tarantula yet?
Oh God,
Try out a
no, no.
tarantula. They're great. We're
Oh.
talking about getting Monique here to have a scorpion as well instead of the dunk take. So make sure to vote. Make sure to vote in the Discord for that.
Use your civic duty. I think this is gonna happen now. Then I'm gonna have to buy a scorpion.
I'll send you a link. I know a guy.
Do you watch The Office?
What? Yeah.
That reminds me of Creed. You're paying way too much for worms, man. You have eaten crickets before? What? Who? Where? Why are you guys eating all this stuff? Why?
Why not? There's zero carbs. It's
It comes back to
fine.
zero carbs. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh man. You'll eat one with me? That is the sweetest thing anyone's ever said to me. Thank you so much. Survival training. Oh, okay. Wow. Well, Cool Eagle, this has been amazing. Thank you so much for sharing everything that you've dealt with your son and beyond. We really appreciate you and all that you do in this community, especially as an OG Ready Type 1 ambassador. You've been here longer than me. Not
Mm.
saying that that's like a huge thing, but it is. I'm coming up on 3 years here at Breakthrough T1D, which is crazy to think about. And you've been here much longer. So thank you for so much for everything that you do. And I cannot say this enough. You are such a great parent to your children. They're so lucky to have you. It's so obvious how much you care and all that you do for them. So they're super happy to have, or like, so great to hear that. Your kids are very lucky. So I hope you guys will all tune in to the Cool Eagles stream for during Raid for Research coming up on February 21st, 8 p.m. Pacific time. That's 11 p.m. Eastern on that Friday, February 21st. Juggling has been promised, probably bugs, because what is life without bugs?
Hmm. Hmm.
I think that's the whole premise of a bug's life.
And probably a lot of not well. I'll keep it kind of PG since it's an event, but
Eh,
like there'll be some fun jokes.
I won't be censoring. I don't censor. Crickets and dandelion roots? Oh god. But chat, we will have another stream here in 2 weeks, another T1D Tuesday. I'm going to be at a conference with all my fellow Breakthrough T1D employees. So our pal Nuclear, who is behind the chat today, is going to be hosting a special T1D Tuesday with our advisory council member Brian. I hope you guys will join. He's super amazing and has been so supportive. And he just has a lot of great stories to share. So hopefully you guys can tune in then. In the meantime, we're going to raid one of our legends from Raid for Research, the only Ryan. Hopefully you guys can go and hang out there. I think he was playing some Hades earlier.
Oh, nice. I
Should
still have
be.
to play Hades too.
Yeah, that's what he's playing. Hades 2. I just see it.
Perfect.
It's perfect. But thanks again, chat, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Happy New Year again. That's the last time I'll say it. And Cool Eagle, thank you so much again. We
Thank you for
appreciate
having me.
you. Yeah. Bye, everybody.